What's up, everybody? Welcome to Human Innovation Tarot. My name is Eddie with Imagine Life Development Center, here to do the September reading for my Aries out there. If you're new to my channel, I'd greatly appreciate it if you click the like, share, and subscribe button for me. All the other information you need to know is in the description box below. I'm also running a special on personal and or private readings right now. You can do one question for 10, 2 for 20, 3 for 30, and also don't forget to click the bell notification icon, and you will be notified when I go live, and you can join me for a free live tarot reading. Okay, so Aries, we're going to start off by looking at some overall energy for you, and then we will jump into the main reading here. This is a love and romance reading for the month of September. It's good for about a month, probably go into about the middle of October there, okay? So the first card that we have out is the fifth chakra, the throat chakra, okay? So let me get the other energies on the table so we can see how this is going to tie in. Now, the throat chakra is all about communication or the absence of communication. So this could be either a block that needs to be worked on in order for communication to happen here, or this has to do with the fact that maybe your throat chakra is open and communication is happening. But we're going to find out here. We're going to find out here. Yeah, so the TikTok card is the next card out, which is basically saying, like, essentially, time is of the essence here. Now, it's a matter of time before something happens, or you're needing to perhaps be patient, or something could be in the making. Okay, so let's get the last card here. And this will really help me kind of feel out where this is going here. I feel like I kind of already have an idea of what this is saying, but we're going to know for sure in just a second here. Okay, stagnant waters. Yeah, that's what I thought. So this is feeling stuck, a call for shifts, flow, and change. So basically, Aries, I feel like you're dealing with somebody right now. It could be you or somebody else. I'm feeling this is kind of a past energy, if I'm going to be honest with you. Either you or somebody else. Now, if it's a new energy, I'll explain it from that standpoint as well. Excuse me. If this is a past energy, either you or this past person is needing to take action. In other words, time is of the essence. Or maybe it's been a long time, or a lot of time has gone by since you've heard from this person, or since this person has messaged you. And I feel like there hasn't been a lot of communication here, which is why the throat chakra energy is here. So either you haven't spoken to this person, or this person isn't speaking to you. So there's basically been radio silence. And again, this radio silence, has been present for days, weeks, months, maybe even a year or more, depending on your situation. And because there's been no communication, because there's been no, even if the desire is there, so if you have the desire or they have the desire, you're both kind of just radio silence here. And as a result, this situation has been stagnant. It's not going anywhere. Now, the TikTok card is basically, I feel like, saying that the time is kind of running out. Whether this is your energy, basically like, look, I'm not going to wait. I'm going to put my life on hold and wait forever for this person to come around. Like, this could be you saying, you know what? I'm tired of waiting. It could be them feeling like they're tired of waiting. I feel like it's more you. And you're just like, hey, you know what? This is dumb. I'm putting my life on hold. I've waited for this person to maybe come around or reach out to me. Maybe you've been holding out hope that at some point you guys will be able to reconcile, and that just hasn't happened. So whatever the case may be, I don't see with this energy here. I don't see where you guys have heard from this person. And, time is ticking here, or it might be too late. Okay. It could be one or the other there. Let me get 3 more cards here. Let's see where this goes. Again, this is just the initial energy here. But I definitely feel like this is a predominantly a past person energy. For some of you, it could, and this is maybe a smaller percentage of you. For some of you, this could be a potential new person, a new person or new energy, an opportunity for a relationship. But you're needing to speak up. In other words, you could be, maybe you've met somebody or you have your eyes on somebody, but they don't know that you like them because you haven't expressed it. You haven't done anything to give them the hint that you're into them, or vice versa. Okay. And in that case, the stagnant waters energy isn't tied to a specific person, but rather it's tied to the season of life that you've been in. In other words, your, love and relationships have just been a stagnant area in your life. Like you haven't really had a whole lot of success. Excuse me. So again, take it as it resonates here. So the first card out is occupation. So I feel like for most of you guys, you've been focused on your money, your job, your income. Maybe that person, if this is a past person, they've been doing the same. They've been focused on their money, their job, their resources, right? It's been kind of a common theme among a lot of the collective readings that have been going on with these past people, that is. So that's a possibility there, okay? So again, whether it's you or them, could be focused on money, work, home, finances, your job, right? So relationships, may not be the priority for you or them, or maybe both of you. Let's see what else we get here. Okay, the next one out is we have the official person. Now, this could be them, this could be you. The official person for me is somebody who, it could be a lot of different things. It could be people who work in the government, people who work in the military, police, or they could be CEOs, high-level people, managers. It's usually somebody who, could even be a business owner, right? Like it's somebody who is kind of like, they're in charge of a lot. Like they're high up the chain, or they're in charge of a lot. Like, again, if they own their own business, well, they're the business owner. So that makes them the official person, right? If it's a parent, right, then they're the official person because they are, the leader of their household, or the parent of the children, whatever that means for you. Again, you or this person are kind of like, it's kind of almost like, I want to say, if you want to be really generic, it's like a person who has a lot of responsibility, like if you're the commander of an army or the manager of a team or business owner, like, that's a lot of responsibilities. So whoever this person is, whether it's you or them, it's somebody at the very least who feels responsible and very, very well may be responsible for quite a lot. And that could have to do, that could be related to their job or their business or whatever. Okay. So the last card out was we have his message of concern. Now, this could be several different things, and it sounds very like dramatic message of concern, I feel like this could be any type of communication. So like, let's say you were to hear from this person, like they come back, and they send you a text message, or maybe they write you a letter and they send it in the mail or something. something about receiving that communication from this person will be concerning to you. Like it'll have an effect on you, right? Or maybe this person feels concern about sending it to you because they're afraid that either you've already blocked them, or they're going to be rejected. Something is going to happen, basically, like it's undesirable to them. You know, it's an unfavorable or undesirable outcome that they don't want, and so they're concerned to send it. Or maybe they legitimately have some type of, you know, concerning or bad news that they have to deal with. Okay, and so whatever the case may be, you know, you're gonna know with this energy. Okay, so then at the bottom of the deck we have marriage. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you find out this person was married. Okay. Maybe, or something has something to do with marriage. Or maybe if you're married to this person, they file for divorce, and so you get the letter, and that's concerning. You know, or maybe somebody who, you know, tells you, they come back out of nowhere and they're like, hey, you know what? I knew you were the one. I should have never let you go, and I want to marry you. You know, and it's like kind of shocking news, right? It's that kind of vibe. Something that's just maybe surprising or shocking even, okay? So let's see where this goes. So we're going to look here at your main energies now. So we're going to look at the past, the present, the future outcome. We're going to look at your major hurdles, obstacles, and challenge, and we're going to look at the advice energy, okay? So let's take a look at your past. So in the past energy, yeah, you released this. You or this person, you walked away, you released this, or maybe you thought you had, maybe they thought they had. So I definitely feel like this could be a past person that, again, you know, somebody you just haven't spoken with. All right, yeah. And I mean, I just barely even shuffled the deck. Present energy, soul contracts. So this is somebody that you, them, or both of you, if I can speak, you know you have a soul contract with each other. You both know this. It's not, you both know that that you're soulmates. Now, you could be twin flames even, whatever you believe there. You guys both know it. But I feel like whatever happened in the past, that you had to leave this relationship, you broke up, you walked away, maybe there was betrayal, who knows your story? I don't. It's not, you know, it's not that detailed here, but whatever that is that caused this situation to end, you had to walk away. But but right now in the present, you know that this was somebody who, at the very least, was a soulmate, or you had a spiritual soul type of contract with them. So let's take a look at the future potential outcome here. Okay, so we have letting go here. And this is my new deck, the Human Innovation Oracle deck, which I will be selling in the future. This is just a prototype deck that I'm using right now. So hopefully in the future I'll get it hammered out so I can sell it. Like some of the fonts and stuff don't show up. But anyway, the letting go energy in the future. Now this is one of two things. This is either you or your person, or both of you, needing to let go of whatever's not happening, that's been keeping this throat chakra, that's been keeping the radio silence, that's been keeping you guys from communicating, whatever it is, that's like energetically you're bound together. We see that with the soul contract. So energetically you're still connected. In the physical, obviously, I think you're not together. You've been broken up, maybe even for a while. Maybe you haven't even spoken to this person. Maybe you've blocked each other. Who knows? But this letting go energy is a twofold energy. It's either this person, or both of you needing to let go of maybe your pride, your ego, the past, or whatever happened, and you need to open up the lines of communication while there's still time with this, because the clock is ticking here. In order for this relationship to have a second chance, if it even can, or the future outcome here is you or this person is letting go, and that's it. I feel like it could, and I feel like this is your reading, so it would be you. I feel like in the future, maybe half of you or a lot of you could be letting go of this. Excuse me, guys. I'm getting over being sick. So, this is you releasing it, saying, hey, you know what? I'm letting this go. I'm moving on. I'm not waiting for this person anymore. Okay. So again, take it as it resonates. All right. So now let's take a look at the major obstacle here. Okay, so the female card is here. So this could be, there could be another female that was involved, or another feminine energy. Male or female, in terms of energy, doesn't matter. But but in my deck, the female is specific to a female. Okay, so if you're a female watching this, then there could have been another female involved with the male. Right. So if you were, if your past person was a male, there was another female involved. Right. Now, if you're the male, then maybe you had another female, or another female was involved, like a mother or a friend that was affecting maybe the female that you were dating. But whichever way that it fits to your specific situation, there was some feminine female interference here on some level. There's a male card in my deck as well. So, and I also have a feminine and a masculine card in the deck because I wanted to separate that. I wanted masculine energy and feminine energy to be their own card. So we knew we were talking about energies and not actual people. And then I wanted the male and female cards to be actual male and female, people. Okay. So I just want to clarify that because this female card is a female, period. There's a female interference on some level, that created some type of problem here. Could have been bad advice, could have been gossip, could have been a third party, could have been family figures, what have you, okay? Again, take it as it resonates. So let's take a look at the advice here. The advice energy. Mask. Yeah. So the mask is in the advice position. So this is basically telling me like somebody either could have been you, but I don't feel like it was, but it could be. You or somebody around you was wearing a mask. Somebody was being deceitful. They weren't showing you their true colors. They weren't showing you who they really were. Now, if it wasn't your person direct, then it was somebody around them. Somebody that they trusted, somebody that they allowed to influence them was wearing a mask, which is why maybe they believe their bad advice. Maybe they believed their BS. They took bad advice, or they gossiped, and there was rumors. Who knows? But the advice here is for you to realize that somebody, again, whether it was your person or you or somebody on the outskirts of this, somebody was a snake. And the reason it's showing up with the advice is for you to identify, well, who was wearing the mask? Who was the false person in this? Who was the backstabber? Who was the backbiter, the gossiper? Who was the person that had the problem? Who was the jealous one, the envious one, whatever, right? But it's just there to show you that, there's something fake. There was something fraudulent about this, either your person or someone around them or the situation, and they want you to be aware of it. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the collective. So the collective is essentially, it's got a lot of different meanings in my deck. So on one hand, it's like basically whatever's happening in your life isn't just affecting you, it's affecting the collective, like the collective consciousness. The collective is also access to the collective conscious information. A lot of people call that, either the collective consciousness, or they'll call it, you know, the Akashic records. So maybe, you know, there's information there, like getting divine information from your intuition about this situation, or it's basically saying that as a result of what you're learning through this situation, whether you pursue it, whether it never happens again, whether you reconcile with this person or you don't, that this is having an effect on the collective. In other words, don't think that what's happening was just a fluke. It's going to affect you in a way because it's meant to be a part of your destiny. It's meant to play a bigger role in the grander scheme of the way in which your life is meant to shape and form the collective, which we all do on some level. Okay. So it's just here to tell you that what's going on in your life right now is bigger than you. Okay. This isn't just about you learning a lesson and you just going through your own stuff. This is about you also going through something that's going to affect you, not just you, but the collective in general. Okay. I hope that makes sense. So let's get some messages here for you to close out the reading here. To get 3 final messages here with the tarot. That definitely landed in reverse. So the Page of Wands in reverse is, again, bad news, disappointing news, or somebody who is just childish. They're irresponsible. They're childish. And it's also somebody who's just very petty, superficial, and somebody who's just very reckless, like a child who throws a temper tantrum, basically, in the grocery store, So let me get 2 more. So this could be, again, this could be you, this could be your person, or this could be the person who's wearing the mask that's been influencing this. It could be the bad advice or the rumors that were being spread, whatever that could be. Yeah, and then we have the 2 of Pentacles that came out in reverse as well. This is somebody who couldn't make up their mind. They were going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. They couldn't make up their mind. They didn't know what they want. They had no clarity, and they didn't have any balance in their life, basically. And I feel like, if there was another influence here, another person whispering in their ear or just affecting the relationship, that would be why. But even if that person, even if there wasn't a person doing that, this person still had no clarity about what they wanted. They're not somebody that you want to entrust your heart to. I'll say that. And then, of course, yes, 10 of Swords. This is one of the reasons why this ended. Now, this 2 of Pentacles in reverse could mean that you were also being juggled with a third party. But yeah, this person, regardless of whether it was a cheating situation or just any other type of situation, this was a betrayal. It was a painful ending or a betrayal. And, that's why the relationship, obviously, you're not together with this person right now. And I feel like that's ultimately why you're going to let this person go. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Pentacles. I feel like this is you. This is you, and maybe even them. This is you just sitting. No one's really taking any action. Everyone's just sitting, because the 4 of Pentacles is also very stubborn energy, right? People who have control issues, possessive, and they're not taking any action. They're very guarded. And on the traditional Rider-Waite deck, they're holding that pentacle in front of their heart chakra, basically. All right, so let's get some final messages here. So basically, yeah, there's just not a whole lot happening here with that 4 of Pentacles energy. It's definitely a playing it safe energy for sure. So yeah, the one that just hit the ground was the yin yang energy. So this is somebody who, with this Two of Pentacles, this is also somebody who maybe was out of balance. There wasn't balance between the masculine and feminine. So this says, like the yin-yang symbol, twin flames contain an aspect of each other's character within themselves. Now, if this was a twin flame relationship, it's basically saying that, you know, this could have been the separation phase, but it's also like this relationship just did not have that balance. You know, the relationship didn't reach the harmonization phase of the relationship. It needed to be balanced. The masculine and the feminine needed to come together, each one as a healed and whole energy unto itself, so that when you come together, it completes the two becoming one. But both participants have to show up healed, healthy, and whole. Otherwise, I think nothing's really going to happen. Okay, there was a lot of attraction here. You guys are very attracted to each other. Divine soul counterparts, attraction transcends superficiality. And this is actually being leaned out on top of the soul contracts card. So this definitely could have been a twin flame relationship. For those of you that you know, that feel that that was the case. But if not, it doesn't matter. You still had a lot of attraction with this person, which is why I think you guys are probably, if you're honest, you're both probably thinking about each other. There's definitely a connection underneath all the pettiness, underneath the immaturity, the masks, and the pain in the past. And, you know, deep within your soul and this person's soul, there's a knowing. It's just, you know, when we're not mature and we haven't done the work, we haven't spiritually evolved, then there's going to be that imbalance there. And not all twin flames are able to deal with the twin flame journey to come back to that level. So now we have that level of wholeness, I meant to say. So now the last card we have is heart. You begin to feel your heart beat faster when you're close. Yeah. So this is, again, it's just, these messages are just speaking to the nature of the intensity within this relationship that you had with this person. And at the bottom of the deck, the union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. Yeah. So you've been in separation with this person, and I feel like you and this person both have longed for this reunion, but because of maybe the past, pride, ego, third parties, whatever it is, it's created this rift, this chasm, this delay. And so you guys haven't been able to come into union. And because of the time that's gone by, at least for you, Aries, I feel like some of you guys are like, look, this person, you know, they betrayed me, they hurt me, they tore my heart out, and I've waited for them to reach out and apologize. I've waited thinking maybe something would happen or change, and it hasn't. I got to move on with my life. And I agree 100%. You know, you can't wait around forever. You know, that we all have free will, and that person doesn't, you know, if they don't choose that, then you can't make them. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So yeah, there was a lot of passion here. And there still is, because if there wasn't, this wouldn't show up. So this was a very, very passionate relationship. All right, we have codependency. Yeah. So this is the runner chaser thing. So the codependency is like usually the runner. I'm not the runner. I mean the chaser. I meant to say the chaser is usually the codependent person or the anxious person, right? Because the chaser is like, I can't be without you. So they chase. It's the anxious person, and the avoidant is the runner, the person who when the emotions get intense, too intense for their comfort, they're the ones who cut and run. Okay, it gave me 2. I'll take them. So we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So I don't know if this is implying that there will be a chance for this to happen or not. For some of you, you may end up communicating with this person. They may end up communicating with you. We did have that message of concern card. So if so, it's saying, hey, you need to be honest. And they need to be honest. You know, for you, could be honest about telling them how you really feel, and not backing down or not speaking your true thoughts, feelings, and emotions. For them, it could be about, you know, getting honest about what they did to you if they betrayed you. And then we have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. This was the other one that came out. This doesn't have to necessarily be to this person. Could be for some of you. This person comes back and they're genuinely, absolutely, positively, you know, honest, and they've changed and you can sense it, you know, then okay, maybe dip your toe into that pond slowly and make them prove it. See, you know, make them prove to you that they've changed, right? So, you know, don't ever just jump straight on in and think or believe that someone's changed without proving it. Okay. So, and for others of you, this is just saying, hey, if you move on from this person, there's going to be somebody else. Keep your heart open so that new love can come towards you if that's what you're waiting on. Don't let this person ruin love for you when there's new love to be found. Okay. So Aries, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading was helpful. If you haven't already, I'd greatly appreciate it if you click the like, share, and subscribe button for me. And click the bell notification icon as well. And come join me for a free live tarot reading. So with that being said, I appreciate all of you. And as always, my friends, love and light.